Hello there, welcome to another ship review. In this video we're going to be looking at the Razorleaf, which is rewarded for completing a specific quest in the game. If you don't want spoilers, you should probably click off this video now, but if you don't care about spoilers and you want to get this ship, I'm going to give you a brief summary on how to get it. So basically the quest is called Mantis. You will get a note from a random spacer at some point early on in the game. I'm not sure exactly. This is one of the first ships I got. Once you complete the quest, it's like a little dungeon. You basically get this ship and a suit. It's a pretty cool ship. It served me quite well for the start of the game. The whole lore behind the ship is it was made by this kind of Batman-esque superhero that used to hunt down spacers and pirates. It has a unique kind of trait where occasionally when you're fighting pirates, they'll be like, oh, it's the mantis, and they'll run away, which is really cool. But anyway, let's look at the stats, shall we? So it's got a fuel of 150, pretty decent. It's got quite a low hull, which for a ship that's fighting pirates, it's not the best thing. If your shields go down, you got to be really careful. Cargo, it's got 504, so it's nice. There's a lot more cargo than some of the other combat vessels, so this is erring more towards being able to fit some stuff in it. It's an A-class ship, reactor of 18, so it's going to be quite fast. Crew of 2, jump range of 16 light years, which is pretty average. Shields of 390. Shields are quite low. They're not amazing. Also, I have a perk that increases my shields by a little bit, so your shield will probably be lower. And then it's got laser weapons, particles weapons, and missiles, 6, 16, and 36. So yeah, let's go hop in it, shall we? So the ship has a kind of an arrowhead design with multiple thrusters. It's got big engines in the back, off to the side, and then it's got some underneath, as well as these landing thrusters here. So it's got more than enough speed to catch anything that you're trying to catch. It has an entryway in the back. I quite like this entryway. I believe it's... I want to say it's Eklund and Shroud. Just because they usually have these entryways where you open the door. So yeah, so let's board it, shall we?
Time to get this ship moving.
So straight in off the bat, you're greeted by a little kind of a crew area, living quarters. There we go, because there's a bed. Whenever there's a bed, it's always living quarters. Yeah, we've got a bathroom here. I believe this is Eklund and Shroud living quarters. And then you've got a navigation console that you can activate and obviously see what's going on. It's really nice. And then if we head through this door here, straight into the cockpit. This is a Deimos cockpit. We've seen them before. We'll look at it in a minute. Just want to check, see if there's any more. I think there's more up. So the docking port, I believe, is down there. We're going to just go up. On the second level, if I have to climb the ladder because I'm failing. We have this nice little armory room where you can store your gear. You can put weapons, jetpacks here. I was storing a gun on here. Surprisingly, there's no area to store the suit, because you get a suit with this quest, which is kind of weird. You'd expect there to be one, but yeah. We'll drop back down here. There's not a lot of room in this ship. It's pretty small, but it can fit a crew. Like I said, it's a crew of 2, so, you know, it gets the job done. We're going to hop in the pilot seat and take her for a rip. This ship has a lot of engines, a lot of lifting capability, and obviously it doesn't matter that much because when you take off, it's just a loading screen, but still, I like to, you know, be realistic with my... So as you can see, a lot of lifting potential, a lot of engines, a lot of thrust. Now we're going to take us off and do a little bit of flying.
Struts retract. Let's get out of here.
As you can see from the pip system in the power, because it's an A-class, and I believe it's one of the lower A-class engines, you have to be quite careful with where you want to put your pips into. So for now, I'm just going to put one pip into each and max out the engines and shields. So by default speed is 150. Not very fast, not very slow. It's pretty decent. I think a lot of these, the thing is, they're pretty decent because it's the boost speed that kind of is what. This has a boost speed of just under 600, so it's pretty agile. We're gonna do a quick roll test. I know this ship is agile because, yeah, look, this very agile, very quick. We'll do a quick spin. Now, obviously, if you were to use the thrusters, this would go a lot quicker, but some people don't have thrusters. And then it'll rolls a little slower, but I think rolls the same on all ships. And then just quick weapons. We've got 2 laser cannons mounted on the sides, 2 particle cannons, and then a single missile on top. So yeah, that was the Razorleaf from the Mantis quest. Thanks for watching, guys.